As we celebrate World Creativity and Innovation Day.
Yes.
You are welcome, Miss Barbara.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How are you this morning?
I'm well. A bit of drizzles this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Yes.
Now, just to start us off, if you could tell us about the Wezesha Impact, what it entails briefly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wezesha Impact is a not-for-profit organization that has been in operation for over 10 years now.
Yeah.
We are working towards reducing poverty in Uganda. Just to briefly tell you why Wezesha Impact.
Yes.
Uganda is one of the countries with the highest level of youth unemployment. 78% of the young people are not in work.
Yes.
And then when we look at the statistics of those that are graduating from Makerere University, we have over 400,000 young people graduate every year.
Yes.
And they are competing for about 75,000 jobs. So when you think about it, that's such a big gap.
Yeah.
Of those that are graduating and the jobs that are available. And then when you also turn the camera to the skilling, there's a lot of skilling that is happening, but we also know that there's a problem of the mismatch of the skills that the young people are the skills they are acquiring compared to what the industry is looking for or desiring in terms of what the young people are able to do. So Wezesha Impact runs programs that enable young people to become job creators as opposed to being job seekers.
Yes.
Yeah, we enable youth start, grow and sustain enterprises. Yes.
Okay. So for how long have you been in existence? But also, how has the journey been, especially with, interacting with the youth?
Yes.
And we have a lot of youth who, want to do different things, but they may not have the the ability to. So how has the journey been so far?
I will say that the journey, there is positive, the young people are positive. We have been in existence from way back in 2010 and registered formally with the URSB in 2014. But from the time we started, we were working with about 89 young people, and to date we have worked with 29,000 young people. We have a partner that conducted an external impact evaluation, and that the results from that external impact evaluation indicated that the young people that had participated in the Wezesha Impact program, 88% of those that had participated in the program are in work. Yes, and when we use the term in work, that encompasses those that have started their own businesses, but we also know that not everyone is an entrepreneur. So we also have those that are in employment, and we celebrate them as well, because we have learned in this journey that the young people, a number of them first go through the route of employment, they find jobs, and 2 years down the road, they are able to start their business enterprises.
Yes.
Yeah, so I will say that it's not been easy, but because we have been persistent, we have been focused, we are in this space to see more young people find employment, start their own businesses. So we have maneuvered through various barriers to get where we are now.
Okay, so how is the process like? I mean, for instance, I'm a youth. Say I want to start something, or let me say there is a youth out there who does not have a job. Yet they probably have an idea. What they might want to do, or even not have an idea. How has the process been like? How do you advise them on how to start, when to start, what to do? Please do take us through.
Okay, maybe I will share with you our model. We implement a program that we call the Wezesha Impact Skills and Enterprise Program. And that program encompasses youth. We have those that are in the vocational schools, but we also have the out-of-school youth. The example that you've given me is more of a young person that is in the community, and out-of-school youth probably has an idea or doesn't have an idea. So you're asking, how do we then support such a young person?
Yes.
So we identify those young people through community leaders we have been working very closely with the KCCA, for example, for Rubaga, where our offices are. We go to the gender office at KCCA.
Okay.
We ask them to support us identify young people within that community, but also within the districts where we are operating. Because we are in Kampala, we are in the east, all the entire stretch from Jija all the way to Kamuli. We are in Lango. So in those communities, we work with the local leaders to support us to identify youth in the category that you have mentioned. So the young person then commits to our program. So through sensitization, through running campaigns, creating awareness that there is the Wezesha Impact Skills program, young people then are able to join the program and commit into participating on the program. So once they come onto the program, we have a training that they undergo, where the young person, it's an experiential training, where the young person is supported through the journey of being able to identify a business idea by enabling the young people to identify a problem within the community. And that's where innovation comes in, because we support young people to identify a gap and then go back, and through the training, they are able to come up with innovative ideas. So once I have identified this problem, what is that unique solution that I'm going to innovate, that the young person is going to innovate to solve that problem? So once they are able to come up with their unique ideas, then we support them through the journey of, okay, how do you monetize? Because we are talking about young people being able to generate ideas that also have an aspect of income generation. They are solving a community problem, but they are also earning through implementing that problem. So that's the journey that we take them through. They ideate, they try out their innovations. Then we support them. How do you take it to the marketplace through that entire journey? But we also support young people through it's connecting them to technical mentors. It's not just Wezesha Impact doing it, but partners come on board. We are strong at building that entrepreneurial journey, but we might not have the expertise depending on what innovation the young person has come up with. So we link them to technical support, and through that technical support, they are able to grow their businesses and sustain their business enterprises.
Okay, who are some of the partners that you work with, and how do they help even in growing these innovations?
Thank you. So that's where my role comes in. As the head of partnerships and development, I am very pivotal in ensuring that there is an ecosystem that is supporting this young person to be able to identify a problem, to be able to identify the problem, find the solution, and then find financing for them to be able to go into the market. Yes. So some of the partners that we bring on board, in my role, I'm very pivotal in ensuring that I am curating funding, especially flexible funding, because flexible funding allows the young people to innovate. It allows the young people to try out. I believe you've heard so many people say, oh, we don't fund startups. But do you know that startups is where the innovations come from? If the startups are not supported, then, how will innovation come? How will innovation come about? So looking for flexible funding for the young people is one of the ways that we have supported them. Then also, I have already spoken about linking them to technical support in the market. That is in form of, for example, if the young person is interested in anything to do with technology, then in the past, we have connected young people to Makerere University Technology Department, where they have visited the Innovation Hub, and they have received support from there. The other partnerships that we have created is linking young people to banks. We have worked with a number of banks currently that are supporting young people to develop the behavior of institutionalizing opening bank accounts, for example. Even the banks are able to advance additional training, financial literacy with the young people. So that kind of partnerships have allowed the young people to grow and expand their business enterprises.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
And what role does also the government play in ensuring that, these creative enterprises are also nurtured in different ways?
Yes. The government is very pivotal. As a matter of fact, we could think about from the perspective of the policies. It all starts from the policies in the country. Do we have policies that allow young people to be innovative, to create? So that's the role of the government. What policies have they put in place? I was happy because one of the challenges that our young people were fronting was the issue of licensing their startups. So last year the government passed a policy where every small business, because they were targeting small and medium enterprises. So those that were below 500 million and below, they were given a 3-year tax holiday. And I was very excited about it because most of our young people are within the category of small businesses. So they are very pivotal in ensuring the policies are allowing the young people to innovate. Then, of course, the infrastructure. They have to ensure, government is responsible for ensuring that there is infrastructure that allows the young people to innovate and grow. Thinking about technology, how vast is technology in the different places where the young people are. Is there an even distribution of, for example, the internet? Because a lot of the innovations are internet, they are embedded within internet. They are thriving because of the internet. So I think that's a key role that government has to play. Yes.
Could you tell us a success story maybe that you have encountered?
Yes, of course I will tell you one from my own young people, from the youth that we work with. One of them that has stood out is Safisha. Our young people come up with, we support them through the journey of being able to innovate an idea, and then they also are able to brand. So Safisha is a water purifier, and these young people have come up with an idea of how to provide safe, clean drinking water for rural community at a cheap, affordable price. So the product is a water purifier, and once the households have acquired that water purifier, then through the system they are able to access clean drinking water. So it's a group of 5 young people that came together, visited the communities. They have been to Mukono. They went to the household and asked what challenges the people there were facing. And then they realized, okay, people need clean water. It's expensive to use boiling. All these other methods are quite expensive. So they decided to innovate, and that's the idea that they have come up with. And we are very proud of them.
Indeed. That's very beautiful. But now, okay, despite all the success stories and of course the good work that is being done, are there challenges being faced? And if yes, what are those challenges?
Yes. Well, challenges, I will take it from the challenges that the young people have fronted over and over again. One of the biggest challenges that we have seen is market. And it's not happening to just Wezesha Impact, because I visit other partners. We are not the only ones that are doing this work. And one of the big challenges is the young people innovate, but then there is a gap between the production and then consumption. How much of what the young people are producing is being consumed, is being appreciated on the local market. At least there's been a shift with Bubu, Build Uganda, Buy Uganda. But it's been a journey where Ugandans also appreciate the innovations of our young people. So it's important that we realize as Ugandans, we have to come on board to promote innovation
yes.
of the young people. And if there is the one thing that any of us that is watching today could do, is encourage a young person
yes.
by supporting them, buy their products. If there is any feedback that needs to be given on how to improve the product, there is no way consumers will give feedback if they are not consuming the products.
Yes.
So that's been the biggest challenge. So they tend to lose morale if their expectation is not being met. Yes, that has been a challenge. The other challenge I could say is fear of failure with the young people. There's that tendency of copying.
Yeah.
I had someone visit our country, and one of the things they said is that these businesses are so duplicated here. If it is maybe this example might not be an innovation. If it is we have seen boutiques.
Yeah.
It will be boutique. So there is a comfort zone of people wanting to copy what they are seeing 3 other people doing. So they're like, let me also start this business. So I think there is that we tend to be comfortable, which it goes against innovation. And then I think there is also fear of failure. People have ideas, but then there is that fear of, will it work out?
How will it turn out?
Will it turn out? Yeah, that's the other challenge I think that the young people have had. There's also, of course, poverty. Yes, poverty inhibits innovation.
Yes.
Poverty inhibits innovation because when we start talking about innovation, it takes a while for innovation to materialize or for a new idea to materialize. It has to be tested. It has to be there are challenges in that process that need to be fixed.
Yeah.
So it takes time. And yet the young person is thinking about food, is thinking about clothing, is thinking about all these other needs that have to be met.
Yes.
So even when their innovations are still in their baby stages, they start eating on the capital.
That's true. Yeah. Now, please do continue. You wanted to say something.
I wanted to say that the challenge that we as the organization, the challenge that we face, of course, the challenges have been more structural. There is a lot of restrictions that are also being introduced day and again, every now and again. Some of the restrictions are coming from the government. Sometimes when we go to the offices, there's so many restrictions in there that impede our ability to expand our work. Some of the technical offices where we expect support, getting an MOU sometimes becomes what could have been maybe 1 month, it goes to 6 months, you're still trying to pursue an MOU. So this is also a cry out to the government. It's good for government to do due diligence because we know there are organizations that have misrepresented the NGO sector, but that due diligence, perhaps the time could be brought forward so that we don't impede on the effectiveness of the programs to the young people.
Now, briefly, with the protection of the Sovereignty Bill 2026, that has been a discussion, and of course, what do you think about it? I was, when I saw it, I kept asking myself, where is this coming from? And I don't feel like that has been answered. Perhaps there needs to be more sensitization, maybe for us to appreciate it, because the perspective from which we are looking at it right now is negative. We are asking ourselves, because I saw a letter where the bank, who is supposed to be the implementer, is also saying they don't have the capacity. So if the government is saying for every 400 million, there has to be a letter from the ministry, and then the banks have to ensure those processes are being implemented, and the banks now are coming up and saying they don't have the capacity to manage that. Then I wonder, when the bill was being brought about, was it a collaborative process? Have the NGOs been consulted, or the other affected party? Was it consulted first? Was the bank consulted? So how collaborative has the process been leading to this sovereignty bill? So because
there are those unanswered questions. We are, I would say, fearful, or we are wondering how the implementation will go forward. Because truth be told, the resources that we receive do a lot in enabling us to implement the work within the local communities. So there is that fear. So many questions answers have not been provided. So perhaps they need to delay the implementation until all these questions have been answered.
Okay. Yeah. So now, bringing us back, World Creativity and Innovation Day.
Yeah.
Please do tell us more about
it. That's the day that we celebrate. We celebrate creativity and innovation because if we have more innovation, then our problems in the community will be solved.
Definitely.
Yes. So an encouragement that I give to all the other implementing partners is to continue encouraging the young people to build from the community. Yes, let the young people visit the local communities and identify where the problems are. We have been, I would say, blessed to implement with partners that have given us access to curriculums that allow for young people to ideate within their local communities. And when they come back to, let's say when they are discussing back in the trainings, they're talking about real problems. Yes, they are solving problems, they are innovating, they are thinking. Yeah, so it is a day that we celebrate and we uphold.
Okay. Now, even as we wrap up, if you can look into that camera and just give advice to the young people, for those who feel like, I don't think I can start up, I do not have enough capital, I don't think my business idea will work, please do advise. Not only even the young people, there are people out there who want to start something, but because of, different pressures, fear, lack of capital, please do give some advice to them, even as we wrap up. And your parting shots.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Hope. To the viewers who are watching this morning, at Wezesha Impact, we say Osobola, which is Luganda, Yukon, Novasa, so many languages. And the reason why we say that is because we believe that you have the potential to innovate and start your own enterprise that is solving a problem in the community. Start with what you have. Start from where you are. Look at the local resources within the community. Look at the skills around you, the people. We emphasize people a lot at Wezesha Impact because we know that when it is more than one person, there is more that can be achieved. To the viewers this morning, thank you very much for having Wezesha Impact in studio. We wish you all the best and have a lovely celebration of International of Innovation and Creativity Week. Yeah.
Well, there you had it from Miss Barbara Atukunda, and of course from the Wezesha Impact, Wezesha meaning enable. And of course, a message to you, you are able. So if you can, start it up. If you can't, seek advice, and you never know where it might even take you. But yes, we have come to the end of the show. We do want to say thank you for always keeping it Church of Uganda Family TV. However, please do stay tuned because we are having issues at hand coming right up next. And of course, you definitely want to know what's happening in the country, even as we bring you the best of discussions here. Otherwise, it is a beautiful day from me. I'll be seeing you later on in the evening.